What's up, heroes? Alright, so today I'm actually going to be doing the best place to farm for endgame, for gold, or coins, whatever you want to call it. Toxic Jungle, 5. Let's go ahead. Right, you want to always I go for bombs. Pretty much one of the best options to go with early on. So here I usually would go for the coin, not to risk it, but I'm gonna go with the damage buff since I'm not using any plus damage or cooldown gems. It's all strictly coins and keys. Right, boom. Yeah, I would go for bombs first always, because I have it fully forged. And then after that I would go for probably the barbarian's weapon. Just get it to rank 4 so we can give you the most area. Here we go, here's the coin. It's 10 coins. Usually I also go with experience, depending on if it's easy for me to clear, which I usually switch that out with the damage buff. But in this case, I'm just gonna go for instead of the XP buff, we went with the damage buff. So here I go for lightning as well, because you can forge it since you're already taking the cooldown passive, the cooldown tome. Here's one thing I usually don't do also, switch in. See, like, I wouldn't take a chance, so I'm just gonna go with the coin tome. There we go, we got the range buff, the area tome. So when you're killing them and like your skills are like level 1 and 2 and they're dying, I would go for cooldown instead of upgrading the skills. So that way you can shoot more of the, like the bombs and the lightnings, whatever you have that's ranged. Hate to do this, but I'm gonna spend the 60 gems. I'll just get crossbow since it's part of the daily quest. Alright, there we go. This is the final tome you want to go for. This gives you a little bit more survivability and more, you should be able to kill bosses easier since the bosses are a little harder, so you want to go with the damage buff if your damage isn't high enough. Once your damage reaches a certain level, then you can go with XP tome instead of the damage buff. And then right here, the battle axes, see? 25 area of effect. That's what I was talking about earlier. Once we get it to that, we can focus on the other stuff. Let's go with the damage buff. Crossbow. Area, obviously. Another tip, show you guys after if I remember, but I would highly recommend clearing as much normal stages as possible before starting to do hard modes. For the simple reason is you want to try to get as many pieces of the noble set and as many bonuses of the noble set, and it gives you a lot of keys and stuff, so you want to go with the try to save, you know, the hard mode since you get more keys, gold keys and stuff. So this extra chest is from End Wave chest, so it's not a boss chest. It is a boss chest, but you get it from one of your buffs. Alright, so here I'm gonna go for the bombs. I'm gonna go with the crossbow. No, I actually already finished it. The daily. I'll go with damage. Go with chain lightning. Chain lightning. Trying to get everything like to the same level, so that way everything is pretty much like one shot in monsters. Blah blah blah. Which one? Which one? Let's go with crossbow again. So if you notice, like right here, if the fire is just killing stuff, like as soon as it gets to it, I wouldn't add another skill to it. I would focus on the things like lightning and stuff that can get, can hit like on the edges of the screen. But most likely, I think after this wave, I should be able to max out all my skills. Probably, maybe not. Usually that's the case when you have the XP buff. So yeah, it's pretty easy right now. But if I didn't have the damage buff, it would definitely be a totally different scenario. Oh, I just said not to do that and I did it. Whoops. Oh, after this, I should be maybe in a couple of days, or if not today, if I have time, I'm gonna make a video with Santa on how to farm keys. It's that guy's the best for farming keys and farming gold. But I tried it with Santa to do this board, but he couldn't do the full 5 minutes of the coin rush. He actually ended up dying at 3 minutes. Right, what do we go with? Let's go with chain lightning. So usually with those red meteors, I don't move unless I'm max level, because I press the auto, instead of gold or health. But it's a habit, so I end up moving sometimes. Oh, yeah, I actually still ended up maxing out the skills. Yeah, so the auto select, if your health is below 70, I would move with meteors. So if this was Santa, the bonus, instead of plus 18,000, it would have been like probably like 24, 25,000. It's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna move here. Maxed out all my common skills except for damage and health. I have not touched health. I've been lucky not to get trapped by getting 3 health talents, so that's a big plus. Although the other day I did think about adding a little bit to health since he was dying in one of the guild events. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video for now because pretty much it's gonna be standing for the rest of the time, and I'll bring it back up at the coin rush. Also over here, I just killed one of the bosses, and he drops the chest. That's the reason, one of the reasons why I choose hard mode, and usually the last chapter of the, like for example, Toxic Jungle goes up to 5, and so I choose hard for that reason. Plus I go to 5, so it's like double hard. Because most of the time it spawns 2 elite bosses when they come out, so you get more chests, more gold. And if the bosses are getting melted, then probably the best way to go is that way. If you're trying to maximize on coin. I'm gonna pause it again. Alright, so we're at the final minute here of the coin rush, and so far so good. I want to point out that with this farm, so right now I have strictly everything, gems, jewels, and everything going for coins and keys. But if you do actually change a little bit, do a little tweaking, you will be able to, if your character's strong enough, if you're killing everything easily, you can actually do this farm without really looking at your screen, because the bosses, if you're strong enough, they pretty much die before they even get to you, if you have the right setup. So you can do like a hybrid build where you're going for keys. I would definitely go for keys more than coins with the jewels. So that way, keys are definitely more important. You get gear and stuff. Let's see what we got. Got the double rewards, no ad. Right, 6.4 million. Most of the damage comes from rocket, then the flame wheel, and then blah blah blah. Yeah, Thunderbolt is a little weak. To be honest, I don't like it. I don't have it forged, but yeah, I think it's a little weak, but I think it's one of the best ones once you get it forged. Let me show you my forge skill. So this is forged all the way. This is the weapon. Then you have the fire orb, probably one of the best skills as well, also forged all the way. Then you got the bomb, amazing. I have the quick reload. I don't need really extra area effect. This is awesome, leaves fire on the ground. And then the other stuff is pretty much, who cares. So the dragon's breath actually falls towards end game. And let's go. Let's do this talent actually. Let's see. Boom, garbage. Yeah, so I see everything I have maxed out on the commons. Once I did that, I started seeing more rares, a little bit more epics, legendaries. Same thing. Only missing the +1 skill, which is really the best skill, best talent you can get. And equipment, full noble set. You get, with 4 pieces, you get 25% of getting a chest upgrade and completing a wave. This one gives you this gives you the key, gives you 20% extra bonus from upgrade chests, which means you have a chance to get like 2 skills or 3 or even 4. I don't know if there's a 5. I've never gotten 5, but I've gotten 4 a couple of times. And then you got all these bonuses and all this crap. Bonus. This is really useless. This is awesome. You get, look at the final bonus here. 5% extra chance of getting a gold key on completing the run. That's awesome. Sometimes I've gotten like 4 gold keys. It's crazy. And then you go to the jewels. These are my setup. I got everything, like I said, is keys. except one ultimate charge jewel. But yeah, everything is keys. And then the looter, that's gives you extra chance of getting an upgrade on completing the wave. That one is pretty cool too. But if right now I was to do a hybrid mix, I would definitely remove the coins, jewels, and put like, cooldown maybe or area. But cooldown would probably be more beneficial with the barbarian. And then yeah, that's Toxic Jungle's the best place to farm pretty much. Best place to farm hot endgame. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys like this. If you have any tips, please put it in the comments. If I missed something out. There's some people that actually will use those tips. Thank you and subscribe. Thank you.